Hi, Speechies. It's Sarah, and today I want to talk to you about what does co-treat mean? What does that mean? Simply stated, it is when two professionals work together at the same time with the same client. So I've done that several times. Once in graduate school, I worked with an occupational therapist who was working with a client with cerebral palsy, and we went into this really fun room in the private practice that had like a swing. She was having him meet her goals, and I was also supporting with speech, whether I was either working on answering questions while he was working with the OT, or I was showing visuals at that same time. So we were working in conjunction together. Other times that I've worked with OTs with the same students has been when we have done like a whole group activity in a special ed classroom. So for example, I've worked with OTs when we planned a lesson for an autism classroom. So what we would do is we would have we really like doing cooking. We would do simple recipes and we would have them all sit around this big table. And then I would provide, and from the speech therapy point of view, the vocab and the schedule for what we were doing in terms of what we were doing first in the recipe, what we were doing second, sequencing, and then asking, and hopefully they would answer different questions that I would pose to them with the visuals of the food right in front. From the OT point of view, she had students use tools. Of course, we could incorporate writing, but sometimes we had them chop. We actually used a knife when we did salad. She also had them do like pincer grafts when we were decorating cookies. They picked up sprinkles and could put them on the cookie. So I could use prepositions on. And what else did we do? She had different students pass things out. So they would have to pick up cups and give everybody a cup, pick up napkins, give everybody a napkin. So it's very functional activities. And by functional, meaning they're something the client can learn from and implement hopefully in their life. Loved doing co-treating with cooking with that OT. Another time I did co-treating with an OT was when we also planned a group lesson, but we actually did it in a center-based situation. So I would sit at one table, she would sit at the other, and then there was a third station where we had a classroom aide. And we would have a video, there'd be physical movement, we would talk about a topic, and then we would sit down and we would go and rotate in the centers. And they would do one thing related to that topic with me, and then they would move. Sometimes they would take it with them, and other times it was separate, where they would do one activity with me. That varied. That classroom, we would also do some things where we were all in the middle doing the same thing, whether we were cutting out pictures of what happened and talking about them. So we're doing the cutting, which OTs like, talking, which SLPs like myself like. You can see how you can, in a co-treating situation, just really hit those goals hard in a way that makes sense, that's functional. For all of these students, these are skills that they need in their life, and we're able to hit them together in a way that's meaningful for the client, which I think is phenomenal. So hope that helps you understand what co-treat means, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.